Are you kidding me? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I like the new additions. You added those two to the wall.
I wanted to put my minifigs out.
Is that like the biggest size case they have?
That's just off Amazon. I don't know. They may have bigger ones.
Do they make their own? Like, does Lego officially make
They
those?
do, but they don't look like that. Each one is like a big acrylic piece that goes around it, and you can stack them, so they're kind of big and bulky. None of them are like that. I like those because like you can open the hinge, and it kind of looks like a frame.
Can you is it enough to have like one series? Like, you know how they do the series?
The bottom one has 2 series.
So you could fit a lot more than one.
Yeah. I think they only do like 12 or sometimes 15 maybe per series. Actually, yeah, they do 12 because the bottom is Looney Tunes, and then the top 4 rows are the other ones.
Is that a whole complete Looney Tunes?
No, I didn't get them in time. I think I had like 4.
I remember them being on discount for the longest time.
Yeah, that was before I was into the minifigures.
Missed opportunity.
I found those like at Barnes and Noble sporadically,
And you
picking
bought
them up. I think I still have 1 or 2 sealed, but I can feel them and I know what they are and I already have them.
It's kind of like the when they used to do the Harry Potter mystery figs, but they quit those a long time ago.
Yeah. They did 2 different series, didn't they?
Yeah, series 1 and 2.
Let's get the elephant out of the room here.
Let's try it. We are trying.
Cheers.
We are all trying for the first time Eagle Rare whiskey.
We'll clink later.
Tim's got a good glass.
This is like early Nowhere to Be vibes right now. Trying something new. Clinking glasses.
Yeah, why did we stop doing that? Tim, I'm a fan.
I am too. I'm gonna try with. I got a little glass. Well, not a little glass, but I got a little bit in this glass. When I finish it, I'm gonna try with ice and see how I like it different. But no, this is good.
I'm afraid.
Oh, you haven't gotten in yet? Come on, man.
It doesn't give you that bite.
No,
not at all.
There's no burn.
I thought that was just because of a little splash of water, but you guys don't have a bite either?
It's smooth.
I wish I could taste what's in it.
You need to start, doing blind taste tests and all that stuff. Working on it.
So what is this called, Tim?
So this is Eagle Rare Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, aged 10 years. This is Buffalo Trace product.
Oh, okay.
They do a 10, I want to say 10, 15, and 17 year. The 10 year is a fan favorite by the community, apparently really good. The 15 and 17 are nearly impossible to get. Apparently most of their bottles went to the Japanese market because Japan is big on whiskey. And if you want to get like a really hard to find Eagle Rare, it's going to cost you like $10,000 or more.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Is it just a status at that point, or is it that much better?
I feel like it's a status.
Yeah. 100%.
How much better could an extra 2 years be?
Yeah.
From 15 to 17, or even 10 to 15.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, but this is for the price. It's good. You can get it for about 40 to 50.
Okay.
Depending on where you go. Some places will charge 60, but I've been to 4 different liquor stores and 3 of them had it. And I paid $44.99 for that one. I think retail's $30 though, so you're gonna always pay a markup.
This is the best whiskey I've had in a while.
All right.
It's the only whiskey I've ever enjoyed.
Whoa.
No, this is good.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. I'll have to have a second bottle.
Go for it. A second bottle.
Down there in the shelf. When this gets halfway, I'm gonna have to buy another one.
There you go. Have one on deck behind it.
Yeah. I asked Hannah if I can get like a nice little liquor cart and put next to the table, and she said no. So my goal is to fill up that cabinet, and then I'm gonna have to
Overflow.
overflow, and I'm just gonna have to get it.
Right.
It's like there's nowhere else to put it.
Create a problem and then solve it.
Yeah. Yeah. I told him, I was
Exactly.
like, listen, I'll just buy you the cart, and then you're going to have to put it somewhere because it's a gift. Make her feel guilty about it.
We're on our way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. So what kind of got you into this new bottle chasing?
Not necessarily bottle chasing, but YouTube. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on just bourbon and whiskey and all the different ones. And I was like, I already like whiskey. So I was like, let me just start trying different things and seeing if I can actually taste the difference and stuff. I know I'm not going to get into that where I'm out at the store at 4 a.m. waiting till 9 o'clock when they open, waiting out there for 5
speak
hours.
too soon, Tim. You could
to get
enjoy it.
stuff.
People do that for bottles?
Mhm.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That might be an experience. It might be kind of fun.
Now, do they do that because they're reselling them or because they actually are drinking it?
So a lot of people will drink it, and from what I can gather, it's illegal to sell on the secondary market. Like you can't just go online and sell a
Yeah.
bottle. It's illegal. So I mean, unless you're like going in person and selling to somebody for a markup, a lot of people will open it, but then I've noticed there's a lot of people who don't even drink; they just collect and just display it. But I don't know how often it happens, but there's like allocation day where like once a year they'll put out all their really rare, expensive bottles, and stores will get certain bottles, and they'll have a list, and people will wait outside, and like 40 or 50 people, and depending on what you get, they'll have like table A with like the really high value bottles, and then B, so you could pick one from each table, and then you can only get like 2 bottles per store.
Did you show him that J&J bottle?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was so
well,
cool.
I didn't show them, but I told them about it. Yeah.
Yeah. They like have the store name on the label. I thought that was so cool.
So a store pick, they'll have like, you know how they'll just distribute the bottle. Like we'll just say this bottle gets distributed to everywhere. A store pick is where the store will go to the place and pick out their own barrel specifically just for that store, and it will be exclusive to that store.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it will taste a little different.
Uh-huh.
So there'll be like a little bit of a markup.
Uh-huh.
So if it was a store pick, that would probably be like $60 or $70. But people will pay for it because it tastes different than the original. Yeah.
When you went in J&J, did you have to go up to the front and ask them if they had it?
No, they have it in the section.
Okay.
They actually had like 4 different ones. They had like a Woodford, the Old Forester. I think they had a Whistle Pig store pick, but all of it's like $90. So I was like, I can't just buy all their store picks. But
This is better than Woodford.
yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
I hear the Woodford Double Oak is their best product, and they actually have a Double Oak store pick for $69.99. So I might have to try it.
I think you should. Yeah, I
But-
don't hate it.
But yeah, this is just something I'm trying out.
I actually really enjoy the smell.
Yeah. I'm trying to get what's on it, but I can't.
Is that maple?
It smells pleasant though.
It really does. It really does. I was talking in my cup there.
Yeah. You got confused there.
Yeah, I got 7 bottles in the cabinet right now.
It's a good start.
Yeah. I always have because I always drink Jack Daniels, but that's just a mixer. But apparently, their other Jack Daniels products is like really good. Like the
Winter Jack?
Well, yes, the Winter Jack's good. But number 7, everybody just thinks of that. But they have a lot of other bottles that people really like that just drink straight neat. But everybody thinks of Jack and Coke, so.
The honey, have you had the honey one?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
It is. I saw a Sinatra Select today for $200 though. It's a little heavy.
Oh my. So, what'd you drink on the ship?
On the cruise, I drank all week, just old fashions.
Have you
all week?
We've not recorded since you came back from your
No.
honeymoon, right? All right. Well,
No.
let's go ahead and debrief us.
Good.
What
You're
the
good.
hell happened?
It's been so long.
It's been like 3 weeks now.
So we went out of Tampa. So that morning we left here at about 5 o'clock. We got there at like 11:30.
So you sailed out of the Gulf Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We went to 4 different spots out of Tampa. So the first day was at sea. Then we went to Puerto Costa, Mexico, which was probably the nicest port we went to. But me and Hannah didn't know. We thought it was going to get better, but it did not get better. It got progressively worse as we went on.
Was that their private beach?
Yeah, they had like their own like private big pool that went like halfway across the whole port, and it had like bars in the pool.
Yeah, those are usually the nicer ports, is the owned ones.
But I've never been, so I didn't know.
The rest are literally you just pull up to the island and they're like,
nothing's there.
Yeah,
Nothing's there. We went to 2 different places in Mexico, Belize and Honduras. Belize was by far the worst. Nothing was there. Literally nothing was there. And we had to do that one by boat because there was no port. So it was like a 12-minute boat ride.
like a shuttle.
Yeah.
Shuttle a bunch of people.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long boat ride.
Could
Could you even see the island or the dock?
You
from where
couldn't see
were?
it from where we were.
That's crazy.
Yeah. The waves were really bad though, so I don't know if that put into anything. But surprisingly, I didn't get seasick. I felt bad the first night and the last night, but I didn't get sick.
Bad, like nauseated?
A little bit because the waves were really bad on the last night. The boat was rocking like heavy. But after I had a couple drinks, I was okay. Drank toasted marshmallow old fashions. So instead of using regular simple syrup, they use like a marshmallow syrup, and they have marshmallows in it as garnish. Like they'll toast it, and it was actually really good. It wasn't like overly sweet. So I had on the last night I drank a lot. I think I spent $200 on liquor on the last night on just like
Dang. I spend that much on drinks for a week on a cruise.
No, I had 6 old fashions and a shot of Buffalo Trace at the end of the night.
They must not have been very strong then. Yeah.
But it was like 6 drinks from like 5 to midnight. So it was like, it wasn't like.
It's like 1 an hour.
Yeah.
Wow. Were you feeling good towards the end or did it
Yeah.
even out? Yeah.
I woke up with a headache.
Had to drive 7 hours home?
Yeah.
You know that's when he went hard, when he wakes up with a headache.
Yeah, exactly. Because he doesn't. Yeah.
It was good though.
Any like movie things on the ship like that me and Savannah experienced?
They had movies every day, but they weren't anything good.
Is it by the pool?
No, they had their own like theaters. They didn't have
Wow.
a TV at the pool.
Oh, okay.
We watched Wonka one night and Migration. Wonka, I'm not into musicals, so I really wanted to like it, but I didn't at all. We saw a couple plays.
Is there any comedy shows?
There were.
You didn't see them?
We went to like a couple different. We did a Game of Thrones.
Trivia?
Yeah, trivia. I'm blanking. And I was like, oh, yeah, me and Hannah love Game of Thrones. Well, we didn't know anything. It was like deep cut trivia.
Yeah.
Like
where the families are like.
Yeah, I'm like,
stuff. Yeah.
there was like 24 questions. We got like 8.
Damn.
Yeah, it was hard.
Wow.
But it was fun. I don't think 7 days would be the move. I think 5 is
It was
enough.
too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 is too long.
Mm-hmm.
Food was really good. Dinners was really good.
Yep.
But yeah, I had a good experience.
You didn't
overall.
have to pay, right? For
No.
dinners? Because I remember you thought you had to pay at some places.
Well, some places, yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Okay.
some places.
You just didn't go.
Yeah, the place that we were like assigned to, you eat for free.
Nice.
Yeah. And
you sit with anybody?
No.
Really? You got your own table?
Yeah.
Wow.
We had a table for 4, and the first night, me and Hannah was like, they probably just didn't come on the first night, but after the second and third, we were like, okay, I guess we're just by ourselves.
Wow.
Yeah. Because it was like everybody's like big groups. Like
Yeah.
they have everybody sitting with each other. But no, we got our own table.
Good for you.
So could you were assigned to a restaurant. Could you go to other restaurants that you were not assigned to and pay?
Yeah, but you have to go there and see like what times are available.
Oh, okay.
You can't just walk
Kind of
in.
like make reservations.
Yeah, you have to make reservations.
Okay.
Yeah. Like they had a steakhouse that was apparently like really good, but we were looking at the menu and the prices were pretty high. It was kind of one of those bougie steakhouses.
What's high?
Like steaks were like $50 or $60.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Are you trying to get an idea for next weekend
I just want to know what his definition of
high was?
high is.
what do you mean next weekend? Are you going on a cruise?
No.
No,
Oh.
I'm going to a steak restaurant in the Battery, and it's like
It's called C. Ellett's.
CL.
The letter C and then Ellett's. It's a steakhouse, reservation only, and steaks are $75 to $150.
Who's going?
me, him, and Zach.
You
Zach-
guys just decided randomly to go to
Well,
Well, we're going to a concert.
okay.
At the Roxy up there, so we're going to eat there before we go to the concert.
So are we committing to that steakhouse?
You're on the fence?
I don't know. I'm not on the fence. I'm just wondering because we were drunk when we made the reservations,
Yeah, but we've been sober since then,
and we haven't canceled.
and we haven't canceled it.
All right.
I'm not backing out.
Okay, then I'm in. You know, I'm here for anything. I don't
So
care.
that's just for steaks, though. You're probably going to get one drink, probably an appetizer. So you're probably going to spend over 100.
Oh,
He'll spend over 100 on his steak, dude. I'm gonna find the cheapest thing on the menu.
come on.
Chicken fingers, please.
Come on.
Do you guys have asparagus?
So if this is that nice, do you guys have to? Is there like a dress code?
No, it's not like that.
It's not like
Here's
Hmm.
that's what the dining area looks like. But Tim, just scroll down a little bit. Look at this Moscow Mule.
that. Oh, look at the steak.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was recommended by his boss.
Jazz brunch. Look at that lobster tail.
So what I was gonna say is, can you find something for me on the menu that I'm gonna like?
Mac and cheese is $12.
God.
Remember, Ash, it's just a number. It doesn't mean anything.
Tell him that. He's the
It's-
one.
it's
He's
just
the
a
one
number.
fretting.
I don't even care about the money. I care about not finding something I'm gonna like. That's why I'm saying you're gonna have to tell me what I like.
How much the New York strip is?
You should get
And-
the tomahawk ribeye.
And-
32
yeah.
ounce.
The other thing is,
32 ounces.
the other thing is, we didn't tell Zach yet. Like we told him where we made reservations, but nothing about.
He has
how
no
much.
idea where we're going.
Is he going to want to eat this?
It might be a problem.
If it's a deal, I'll just pay for it. Because it is kind of unfair that.
Yeah.
But I want to get his raw reaction when he picks up the menu and sees the prices, because he's going to freak out.
Yeah.
Are you going to record while he's picking up the menu? Please do. Record
I'll try
him.
to get some audio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do
when,
that.
When are you releasing this episode? Because he's
Friday.
gonna listen.
Following Friday.
Okay, cool.
I can push it off to maybe Saturday morning.
Do Saturday morning?
Yeah. We'll already be leaving by then.
Nice.
They have roasted hen of the woods mushrooms. $19.
This is very good.
Cheers to that.
Get some
Tom.
more.
I am going to.
Good. Yeah, we're going to see Sum 41 next week.
Farewell tour.
Yeah.
How old is that band now? That's
50 years.
No.
No.
I think they were
25?
formed in 1997. Fat Lip and In Too Deep came out in 2001.
Is this
So-
a band you guys were just like, it's cheap enough to just go? Why don't we just go? Or is this a band that you guys actually really want to see?
I really want to see them.
Yeah.
I think of the three of us, Jesse's already seen them. So, he's going more for the good time.
And I was drunk when I bought the tickets.
He paid less than $100 though for a balcony seat. So, he made out pretty good.
Nice.
I'm not sitting near them, though. That might be an issue.
We'll figure it out.
I'm like 4 seats away.
Guys!
Yeah. Yeah.
Concerts are not cheap, Tim. Parking is kind of a bitch up there.
So are you guys? Who's driving up there?
It will probably be me, because Jesse's Mustang can't fit all three of us, and Zach's truck can't fit all three of us. So I paid $45 for the orange lot, so we can park right at the venue.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ashton's like, I'm not driving around trying to find a spot.
There's like 3 parking decks there. Did you know that?
Well, we got a spot in the orange one.
Okay. I know you keep saying it's a bitch. I didn't know if you like looked into it yet or not.
I've heard that from like the Braves games.
Oh, okay.
The distance people have to walk to park. I don't know if they use those decks
They
for the
probably
games
fill
as
up
well.
fast.
Yeah.
Because it's like 3 and they're like maybe 3 levels and they're not a lot. So that's probably why.
Thankfully, they're not having a game that night. It's on a Saturday night,
Yeah.
Tim, and that would have been problematic if the Braves were also playing at the same time. But we'll be good. There's a cigar bar up there. That's also a coffee shop. Is that correct?
It's a restaurant that has a cigar humidor in there where you can like get a cigar and pair it with some coffee and pair it with a meal. Like it's a whole. They have somebody sitting at the door of the humidor and you walk in and they're like, "What are you ordering? Let me find something for you."
Are you
It's
gonna
nice.
eventually smoke a cigar?
This might have to be the opportunity to do it.
Because we were talking and we were like, if you don't, eventually when you move in, we're gonna have to get you.
Yeah. Listen, Tim. It's only a month away.
Isn't that crazy?
I haven't really talked to you about this. How do you feel about it?
I feel great. I feel really good about it. I think it's gonna be funny for the first week or two, always seeing all our cars parked out there,
Yeah.
and then I'm just coming home and you're just here.
Yeah.
And we'll be like,
Yeah.
now it is gonna suck that I work weekends, but I'll make it work. We'll still, it'll be fun. Are you coming to the pool party on Memorial Day?
Yeah.
Trey's gonna be there.
Is he staying?
Is he?
Mm-hmm. He said Jules even may come and hang out after.
Okay. Okay.
He's not a pool guy though. He was saying like I may not go in the pool, but I'll hang out. So he'll just be around. I think. We'll have to feel it out because he's probably coming over at like 10.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I think she'll probably get done around 12, 12:30. We're not going to start the day until 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So
yeah.
I'm going to feel it out.
I'm gonna get a couple things of ribs from Aldi for that
Nice.
day.
Yeah, Tim's going to be
Couple
grilling.
racks.
Yeah.
Tim's going to be grilling. I'm going to get hot dogs, hamburgers. I'm going to get the food. Okay. So you just let me know how much it is. Okay. But he's going to be behind the grill.
Okay.
Tim's corner.
How do your parents feel about you moving into the...
My dad immediately was like, "That's awesome. I think that's great." It's been a harder thing to accept for my mom.
Yeah.
What makes it worse is that Ace is moving out in July, so there's no one left now. My mom's taking that hard.
Yeah, like it went from like gradual to both of you just gone.
Yeah. The first couple weeks, she like wouldn't talk to me about it, but in the last week or so, she's started talking to me, asking me questions about it, and offering to help me when time comes, like getting things set up, all that. So it'll all be good.
Yeah.
But
I think it's gonna be nice. Like I was like, he'll probably make one of those back bedrooms an office, display all your anime and Blu-rays and.
Well, my plan is the sunroom.
Yeah.
To like kind of make that into the office space.
Okay.
I think the last time I talked to Jesse's mom, that large cabinet
Wall unit.
Yeah, they're gonna move that out,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna move the desk there.
Okay.
And then be able to open up the second set of doors from the living room into the office. Just kind of make that like an open walkthrough area. And I'll put wall art up in there and guitar or something like that. So, yeah.
It's going to be nice.
It's going to be nice to be able to hang up all of the paintings I have because I have never had the space to do it, but now I do. So, that'll be good. It's probably going to look like a museum, but You see what happens.
What can you do? Nice.
And dude, the kitchen is gonna make me want to cook more. So
It's a big kitchen.
You may have to host a.
hopefully,
Couple.
hopefully you guys are up for some taste testing.
Yeah, dude.
I've been hot on cooking all this year. I just, I get busy and haven't done it as much as I want to, but I'm gonna start doing it more.
Nice.
And man, it's gonna be so nice to only have to drive 15 minutes to work. Oh man, it's literally gonna cut 50 minutes of driving out of my day.
Yeah, the highway is.
Won't have
not
to get on
fun.
75 at all.
Yeah. And then Jesse, he's getting 2 people in 1 year next to him.
Yeah.
What a turn of events.
It's a good year. Yeah.
So I'm excited about it. What's been the funny and horrifying realization the last couple of weeks is how much crap I have. And you have to make the decision of, do I want to keep this?
Yeah.
Drag it with me? There's been a lot of stuff going in the trash.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
Just unnecessary stuff.
Yeah.
Are you going to use your dad's truck to move stuff, or are you going to get a U-Haul? You mean you don't have that much furniture, though, do you?
No.
Yeah.
No, and, unless Jesse's parents decide to take more stuff,
Mhm.
a lot of the furniture,
Yeah.
they said at least initially they would leave. So it's going to be a thing where I have to get in there and
See what you need.
then I'll be able to start getting
Yeah.
ideas of what I want to do. But yeah, it'll be good. Excited about it.
It's going to be real nice.
I'm going to have some landscaping going on.
You and Hannah. She's going to start planting flowers everywhere.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh.
Near the side door right there, she's going to redo that little corner pouch next to the fence.
Mm-hmm.
And then she wants to do the walkway, too, in the front of the house.
Tell her I'll be happy to cooperate with her.
I will. She loves that stuff.
I'm going to talk to Mr. Krell about putting in a Japanese maple. One that gets just fiery red in the fall. It'll be a good time.
Where are you going to put it? You have a vision?
Probably somewhere in the back around the pool.
Yeah.
Just one where you can look out the window and be like, dude, that's a tree.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not a pine tree.
Yeah.
They were actually about to remove that big ass pine tree back there. So that might be a
fantastic.
good spot for it.
Fantastic. Okay.
Yeah. I think within the next month they're knocking it down, taking it out.
And I'll get some summer flowers around the pool. Something that looks tropical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You going to use the pool a lot?
I got some ideas. Tim, I've never had a pool. We're going to be using the pool.
That's true.
I'm going to keep that thing crystal clear.
I've already been floating around it at like 10, 15 minutes every day. I can't come home from
Yes.
work, so that might continue when you live over there.
Did you tell him
Okay.
about
Just
the
a heads
bird?
up.
Did you tell him too?
About the bird?
Yeah. When you were
Bird.
floating in the pool?
Oh, yeah, I sent him
Yeah.
a photo. Yeah. I sent him a voice memo, I think, and then a photo. Still don't know when or how that happened. I must have knocked out for like 10 minutes and didn't realize I fell asleep.
What are the odds?
Yeah.
There's been this psycho bird at work that is just ramming itself into the door. And I don't know if it sees its reflection, if it's got a evil spirit in it. But something is causing it to just run in. Now it is just kamikaze style flying into the side of people's vehicles. And when it does, it just craps all over the side of the door.
It's the same bird? You
It's
guys,
the
like, watch
same bird.
Wow. How has it not died yet?
Exactly. I think it's psycho.
It's possessed,
I
maybe.
think it's got mental illness or something. But it's like, how does something this small crap this much? It's remarkable.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah. Damn it! There was somewhere I was going with that. I don't remember. So I think finally the truth came out today of why my tire light came on all the way back on the weekend that Tim got married.
Mm-hmm.
Unreal it took this long.
And there's been no movement as far as tire pressure. I've been steady watching it, but my light has not gone off.
So you woke up and it was flat at the house?
I woke up this morning, and every morning before I leave, I've been looking at all four of them because I crank my car up and it shows on the dashboard, tire pressure light notification. And it reminds me to do it. This morning I checked them, and when I got to the right side of it, I looked at the back right, and I was like, you hate it when it catches your eyes and you're just like,
yeah,
damn it, there's a problem.
Yeah.
And I'm getting ready to drive a bunch this weekend, so I was like, I'm going to go ahead and take care of it. I get to discount. It probably wasn't totally wise of what I did this morning.
Did you not put air in it and then drive?
I still got on 75, and my thought process was, it's been doing this for 6 weeks. I'll probably be fine, as I'm driving 82 in the fast lane. So I get the discount.
That's horrible. Don't do that again.
I won't. So I get to discount and park and walk inside. Guy comes out, and I'm telling him kind of what's happened. And as soon as we walk up to the car, he says, "Oh yeah, your back right one's flat," and it was like noticeably flat at that point. I was thinking, well, that wasn't smart. And so he like sticks his head under the back of my car, and he's like, "Yep, there's a nail in the back wall." And
it took him 8 seconds.
Yeah, and he said, he looked up and he said, "How long has your light been on?" And I said, 6 weeks. He literally looked at me like I
didn't lie to him?
Like I was an idiot.
I would have said this morning. Come on, man.
I immediately thought that afterwards. I was like, I should have said this morning.
It doesn't hurt anybody to lie.
No,
Oh man.
So
that's good.
I was about to hit 50,000 miles. I've had the tires for 3 years, so they've been good tires. So we can get inside, and he's like, if you wanna just go ahead and do all 4 today, we can do that. Don't feel any pressure. And I was like, no, let's go ahead and get this taken care of, because I'm gonna have to come back eventually.
Yeah. And you're driving a lot.
Yeah. And I told him that I was going to be going out of town this weekend. And I've got Continentals. That was what came stock on the vehicle. So he quoted me the Continentals, the updated ones or whatever. And he's like, "Now we got cheaper options." And I was just like, just do the Continentals.
Give me the Continental.
That's one of those things of you want cheap health care or you want good health care?
Yeah.
I'll go with good.
So what time did you get to discount?
It's probably about 8. It was between 8:30 and 8:45.
And you got to work at 10?
Yeah.
So
it was from beginning
fast
to end excellent experience.
Wow.
Like I would highly recommend that. The guy was super nice and like thorough, knowledgeable about what he was telling me, and they did a good job.
That's where you go, right, Tim?
Yeah, I go to discount. I like discount.
Is it the one near Walmart on 218?
That's where I go. Yeah.
I was on the one on Hudson Bridge.
Okay.
And they've what?
Just imagining you driving on a flat tire in 75. It's so dangerous, dude. It's so bad.
Yeah.
But so you don't have a thing at your house though. Like you had no option. You should have just stopped at QT maybe. But you're fine. You're here.
Hey, it all worked. It all worked
It's
out.
fine. I'm glad you didn't tell me that today.
I'm just glad it happened today and not tomorrow.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the sticks. But
you'd
be screwed.
The last hours all back roads, you would have been just.
Now that I think about it, you did that trip already. I can't believe you didn't replace him when he got back from Tim's wedding.
Me and him were talking about that. We're like, you're always on top of things. I'm surprised you just let it go.
The reason I didn't is because I filled the tires up the day after I got back.
Yeah.
They didn't look low to begin with, and then I was constantly checking.
Yeah.
And there was no movement. So I was like, the sensors are messed up. I mean, I've been doing this for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And I knew that I needed to get tires eventually. But yeah, today.
Couldn't have gone better timing.
I guess that thing jammed its way further in or something.
Did he show you the nail? Was it really long?
No.
Or
He said, yeah, there's a big nail in there on the inside wall. It's like, that sounds about right.
So
let's discuss pricing, Brian.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you have any plans
Let's talk
this
brass
weekend?
tacks. What'd you say?
Are you doing anything like fun this weekend? Or are you just going just to hang out?
Just hang out.
Yeah.
Do dinner and get drinks and stay up all night. I don't know.
Do you have somewhere you know you're going for dinner?
No. We're staying near the Capitol. There's a pretty large body of water near there.
Yeah.
It's a hotel. It's called like the AW by Marriott or something like that. So.
Is it fancy?
Yeah.
Only the best for Ash.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much was one night?
You know, we could talk about money.
I wish I kept that voice memo. I could have just played it right
The way
now.
that I explained it to Jesse was, and Tim, I feel like we're of a similar vein here. When, you know, you spent $200 on drinks on your last night on the cruise ship.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're on a special trip
Look at him trying to justify it.
or having a really good meal, like just go for it. Don't
Yeah.
you just work a few extra hours, you know? Just don't worry about it. So, and I was telling Jesse that I made a mistake in thinking that because this trip was not super planned out in advance, I just realized that next week I've got the concert and Mother's Day, and then the following week Asa graduates, so we'll have all of that going on. And then I think the following week is Memorial Day.
And then you move.
Correct.
Memorial Day, then vacation,
And then I'm out of town a week for vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez,
So I'm like,
you're on it.
dude, I'm running out of weekends here. So my plan originally was to just get a Airbnb or something like that and stay Friday night because I got to be back Sunday. And I told Jesse that when I was looking at Airbnbs that you can't find one 4 or 5 days in advance.
Mm-hmm.
It's just for all of Tallahassee, I think there were 12 options.
Yeah.
And over 75% of them were tents.
In the voice memo, he goes, "Yes, tents, actual tents."
Yeah, I'm not being hyperbolic. They were actual tents.
He goes, "I think they call them glamping."
Glamping. I said, hell no.
I was dying.
And they were over $100 a night to stay in a tent
in an actual
in
tent.
Florida in May.
Yeah.
It'll be 100 degrees.
So did you just Google like hotels near, and then just pick one?
Well, you know, sometimes I'm an idiot.
love this.
And it takes people like you and Jesse to say, "Hey, man, you shouldn't drive on the highway with a flat tire." And I'm just like, "That's correct." So so I'm telling Annabelle this, and she says, "So why don't you just stay in a hotel?" I'm like, "That is an option." So it's like, oh yes, hotels. I forgot about these. So I got online and and I'm on the phone with her at the same time, and I was also enjoying an adult beverage at the time. I began with 2-star hotels, you know, so we're talking Best Western, Econo, and you know, you're looking at them and just thinking, $200 a night for this? Like, you'll be lucky if they give you a banana for breakfast.
You went straight to 5 stars.
No, well, there are no 5 stars in Tallahassee. So we upgraded, and you know, the certain websites will tell you like this is 2-star, 3-star, and you can filter based on those. So I was like, well, let's look at the 3 stars. So I started looking at those, the various alternatives that Hilton owns, where it's like such and such by Hilton, 3-star. You know, you're hitting like 300 range on those. The amenities are fine, but the room still is like a box. It just sucks. There's no great view. The bathroom's mediocre. And, you know, they add cereal to the breakfast bar.
Nice.
Nothing to get excited about.
I mean, you're going to get Starbucks anyway, so it doesn't matter.
True. But I'm looking at 3 stars and I'm thinking, well, just for shits and giggles, let's click that 4-star filter. see what comes up. I will tell you, initially there was sticker shock. I'm like, these are up there. But as I started to explore the amenities further, you start saying, all right, well, if I stay 20 hours, I can divide the total cost by this. I'm really paying. I'm really only paying this much an hour, and I've got access to a full bar. There's a rooftop restaurant within walking distance of nice shops.
Leather couch.
There's a gym.
This is what he listed to me.
Go
Leather
ahead.
couch.
Go ahead.
No, I don't remember the rest of them. That one just stuck out to me. He goes, but dude, listen, there's, rooftop bar with a nice view. In my head, I'm like, of Tallahassee? Okay. And he goes, yeah, there's a gym, pool, hot tub, a leather couch. I was like, what? Okay. He's like, what hotels have leather couches?
It just popped off, and then I think I followed it up with spacious bathroom. There's a tub, Tim. There's a tub and a shower. Look, all of these are just scratching me right where I'm itching,
Yeah.
So,
you want to be comfortable.
Exactly.
Yeah. I understand.
See, I'm glad you were on the same page with me here.
Yeah.
Because Jesse, when he responded, said that he laughed. He was dying up until the point I told him where the price was north of, and then he said it stopped him in his tracks.
Yeah, he didn't even give me the real number either. He just gave me a ballpark.
What's the ballpark?
It's north of 500.
For a 4-star?
Yeah.
In Tallahassee, Tim.
But it's a 4-star hotel.
I know.
But he's only going for the weekend, so he might as well.
A night.
But he's only staying one night.
I know, that's what I'm saying. A night he's staying.
Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, listen, it's the start of your weekend. You're going to want to.
Precisely. Yeah. Yeah.
And you want to tell her, hey, this is what I'm like. You know?
Yeah.
There's
a reason why he hasn't told her yet.
This is what you get when you're with Ash.
That's right. Yeah. This is what you're signing up for. Leather couch. You will never sit in a cloth couch again.
Oh my God.
You want a view? You got it.
Jesse says that's why he hasn't told her yet.
Oh my God. So that means I would check out that restaurant on the rooftop if you can.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
And the gym while you're at it too.
Yeah.
Get a pump in, man.
Yeah.
Before she gets there, maybe. Rip one out.
Right.
Couple crunches. Yeah.
And you said they're near all the shopping centers. What's there around?
I don't know.
No.
It just says high class shopping district around.
High class.
Yeah.
Tim, we've been there. Is there any shops around there?
Have you been around the Capitol?
I don't know where he's.
It's all Capitol buildings. It's all government buildings. I don't know directly where your hotel is. There might be stuff, but anywhere we've been in downtown Tallahassee, it's all.
Do you know how far the hotel is from here?
No. There's a giant body of water.
Because if it's more than 4 hours, then he's going way past where we go.
I'll tell you.
I don't know. You'd be able to tell from here if it's more than 4 hours.
It's called the AC Hotel.
I mean, he might just be staying in an area where there's more to do than where, like, if it's.
Yeah,
I did look at the restaurants. The restaurants are nice.
Yeah.
You have to get reservations to.
Like, he might be staying in like the city where like everything is going on. I don't know.
Gadsden Street. It's 3 hours and 57 minutes.
So 25 minutes further.
Yeah.
So he's staying a little further away.
There's a park behind the hotel called Cascades Park. So, yeah.
So you're leaving work at 2 and you're gonna just get there for dinner time and just meet up.
Yeah, I mean, I'll hit rush hour when I hit Tallahassee.
Yeah.
So it'll probably take me over 4 hours, but I'm hoping to get there between 6 and 7.
He's gonna be up all night long.
Yeah, with all those amenities.
It can't. Would you get a load of this tub?
Annabelle, come look at the couch. You can slide right off.
Oh.
I've got to get some sleep though because Marty and I are going to eat barbecue for lunch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yep.
Nice. Do you know where? Or you guys just agreed on barbecue?
Stand by.
I'm gonna guess 3 a.m.
When he goes to bed.
Yeah.
Willie Jules.
Been there.
Is it good? He said there were several good barbecue places around
Yeah.
him.
Linda used to be able to eat there, but then she got sick one time. But yeah, I've had it once.
Okay.
It was good.
I like barbecue.
Yeah.
Did you have pork or chicken?
Pork.
Pork.
Yeah. Chicken always just, it's a hit or miss. Sometimes it's too dry.
Yeah.
I never risk it.
Is it vinegar barbecue?
I don't remember.
You would remember if it was vinegar, so probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you mean by that? Like in a barbecue sauce?
They'll soak the meat in vinegar.
Uh,
It's very good. You either like it or you don't. I like it a lot, though.
Gotcha.
Well, cool.
Yeah. I'll report back, but
We'll have some stories next week.
Yeah. He's going to be up all night. Text the group chat when you're like.
When you're going to bed.
Yeah.
so let me just really dig my heels in deep into douche territory here. Do I do valet parking in my Civic?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Throw the keys too.
I said, keep it running, boys. Of course you do valet. If you're going to show her this side of Ash, you might as well go full bore to go to the 10th degree. Yeah.
Okay.
Say it's got new tires on it. Enjoy.
See these Continentals?
Yeah. Yeah.
Top of the line.
Yeah. Tip at the restaurant in cash.
Just take out a wad.
Yeah.
Start.
You walk by the gym, you say, I already lifted this morning as you're going up.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Listen, go all out.
Yeah.
She'll love it.
This could be a disaster.
You open the room, you 4 stars.
Do you just so happen to have a Versace robe to bring on this trip that you could wear to bed?
Tell me you're bringing your room slippers.
Yeah. Maybe they provide those.
If they provide slippers at this hotel, more power to you, man. That's awesome.
I need to find out.
I bet they have robes.
Versace robe.
I bet. Can I make a small bet with you? I bet in the closets they have a robe.
There are closets.
I hope so.
There's an ironing board, too.
All right, we're getting off the rails here now. What else does it have? Running water?
It's got a balcony.
It's got a balcony. Ooh, sliding glass door. Shore of the 50 States.
Sliding glass door with chairs and a table. Private, too. You can't see the room next to you.
If you're staying like downtown, maybe you can drive a little further and go to like a nice seafood restaurant, like near the water.
She doesn't like seafood.
All right.
I mean, I'd be all for that.
Never mind.
In Florida, you do as the Romans do, but
Yeah.
I won't be able to this trip.
All right. Well,
I
got
cannot
nothing else
wait
to
for the
say.
report back.
The man's praying for my downfall.
I got tickets.
Oh my. Ash, get a nice bottle of champagne and pop it when you walk in the room.
I bet there's going to already be some in there, complimentary.
On ice.
On
Get
ice.
an ice bucket.
Yeah. And probably a bucket of cashews, too, the most expensive nut.
Cashew. Oh, hell.
No, I hope you have a good time and hopefully you get there safe.
Thanks, man.
We don't need any flat tires on the back road.
No.
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 No malfunctions.
Maybe try to head out like 12:30, 1 o'clock. Just a little earlier.
Yeah.
Be rush hour.
Yeah. He's not there.
I'll do my best. It'll probably be 1:30. I'll say 2.
Yeah.
And, if the 1:30 to 2 window happens, I'll just say, I'm out getting lunch.
How's work been?
Fine.
Anything else you need to update us on?
I don't think so, Tim. I will say this. Last night, Jesse and I were at Buffalo Wild Wings, Taco Mac. Jesse was trying craft beers last night.
I know. He texted me last night. I was already asleep, but he texted me. I woke up and he just said drunk. That's all he said.
I had to go home and shave my beard. It grew so fast last night.
Oh, my God.
A mustache coming. Yeah, craft beers. I don't remember what the heck it was called, but I have a picture of it.
Were they strong? What was the ABV?
5.8, I think.
Nothing's crazy.
Only took 2, though.
What were you guys? What was it? What were you trying?
The drink?
Yeah.
I don't know. A wheat beer.
I just had 2 Michelobs.
So you were going harder than he was. Michelobs are like 4.8, 4.2.
I felt fine. Got an order of fried pickles.
So you like Taco Mac?
It was a good
compared to Miller's?
It was fine.
Yeah. I think he liked it more.
It was fine. There's, I think the atmosphere in there was a little bit better to just kind of hang out. The food, though, I think is better at Miller's.
You only had pickles.
I wasn't impressed with the pickles. Wasn't that good.
So you guys had practice till like 9:30, and then you went there at 10?
We got done at 9. So we probably got
done
there
earlier than that.
Yeah, but we had to wait on Russ to...
And we hung around for a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. We didn't leave till after 11, though.
Yeah, it was late. Yeah.
You're just a night owl now. Staying out late during the week.
Tim, I was telling Jesse today, my life has changed in the last 2 months. And it's all because of your wedding.
Yeah.
In more ways than one.
And you love it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been good.
The man stays up till 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and then goes to work at 7.
I know. 7? You don't leave at 7, right?
I have to wake up at 7.
Oh, you get up at 7. Okay. I thought you were leaving at 7.
No. Got to be there between 8 and 8:30.
And then it's funny, isn't it? You'll have to get up and suffer, but then she'll text you at like 12:30, 1 o'clock when she gets up.
Literally.
And it's like, oh, how nice of you to join us. The working class.
It seems like you have something to get off your chest.
No. This is how it's always been.
I was asking
You
him.
want to talk about something, too?
I was asking him in the kitchen. I said, how did you navigate this in the beginning?
Yeah.
There was not in the
you're trying to
beginning.
take notes?
No, he was just
The beginning, it's still going. It's kind of the
no,
same thing.
but like in the beginning, I was staying up till 3 a.m. on work nights, but
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
that doesn't
Okay.
happen.
Oh, yeah, we know. 8:45, no, you don't talk to Tim. He's out.
Out.
Oh, man.
You're back to work tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Got a long work week ahead.
Dude, we got home from, shut up. I got home from work on Monday, right? And I think we had a drink, right? We went out in the back porch.
We were in the back. We were smoking and drinking.
Smoking and drinking. I'm just sitting on the edge of my porch, and I'm just like, we're talking for about an hour or so, and then out of nowhere, I was like, oh, man, it's Monday. It's only Monday. And Tim goes, it's only Monday, and lifts his beer and starts drinking again. I was like, you suck, man. He was so stoked that it was only Monday.
It's nice having a four-day weekend.
Yeah.
It's okay, though. I still work 40 hours.
Yeah.
It's just,
Now, listen, yeah, it's good. I don't envy the weekend, but I envy your schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like being off and getting stuff done when there's no one out. Like if I want to go out, there's no traffic.
Yeah.
But when everybody else is off and I'm working, kind of like, oh. And then sports coming up too.
Right.
I'm going to miss
Yeah,
all
you're
that.
gonna miss a lot of good stuff. He's going to be missing NFL Sundays.
Yeah, but, I mean, there's high likelihood this won't last, right? They'll change your schedule again.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Well, somebody's got to do it.
Someone's got to do it.
If not you, who?
We'll be over there watching the games for you. We'll text you.
My dad was like, I was telling Dan that I get a discount on Sunday tickets, so he was saying he was going to talk to you about like splitting it so you and him could have Sunday ticket. And I was like, I won't be able to watch anything.
Yeah.
I'm not getting a Sunday ticket.
Yeah. So are you gonna get ticket? Sunday ticket?
Sunday ticket. I haven't thought about it.
I think it's limited time. It's $100 off, so I think it's $300.
Jesus.
Or
I've got
how much it is?
yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. It's like $450 if without any discounts. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Sunday ticket's a lot.
NFL's it's absurd. I'm trying to figure out how to watch baseball because YouTube TV has no baseball this
Never.
season. It sucks.
Dang. They paid that last year?
Mm-hmm. You buy it preseason because it's cheaper, and then once the year starts, it's back full price.
Until you hit midway through the season, and then they mark it down like half off.
Yeah.
And
It's
the
still not
playoffs
worth
hit,
it.
They knock it off. Damn. Yeah, because I didn't think about that. I really only watched the Thursday. All the Thursday, Monday, Sunday nights were on streaming platforms, so I watched all those. Dang. That's so much money for 18 weeks.
I mean, if you break it down, 18 weeks, it's, But it sucks because it's
If you're going to get it, I'll split it with you.
Let's do some math. Keep talking, Tim.
Same math you used to
It
calculate
sucks
the
because I
hours.
wish, I guess they show all playoffs and wild card games on regular TV, so I guess it doesn't matter.
On ticket?
No, on just regular TV. Like, you don't need...
Oh, do they?
I think so.
I
The
don't
Sunday
remember.
ticket's only for the 17 weeks for the games, the regular season.
So if you pay the $350, you'd be paying $20.59 a week. A week. Let's say you watch 3 games each week. You're paying $7 a game.
And now if you get it for the discount price of $299.99,
Let's do that. Then you're paying $17.65 a week. And if you watch 3 games per week, you're paying $5.88 per game.
and don't forget, you can have split screen. You can watch 3 or 4 games at once.
But can you really, though? Can you really pay attention to that many games?
We never do.
I feel like that's a fantasy
That's
fantasy thing.
I like watching the red zone is what, if you're into that, is what most people do.
Mm.
And so it switches to whatever team's about to score, basically.
Yeah.
And there's now what sucks about that package is that there's blackouts.
Yes.
And you can't watch local games
Yeah.
because the local stations have the streaming rights. So, I
So
couldn't get it and be able to watch the Falcons if the Falcons weren't streaming on YouTube TV, which typically they are every week.
Yeah. So you'd have
But
to have both to get everything.
If you wanted to watch someone else, you would have to get it. But
and the other... Go ahead.
I was just going to say there's a possibility that your team has a blackout
Yeah.
during a certain week and you won't be able to watch
And
it.
the other thing is if you don't have the streaming platforms, you can't watch Sunday night, Monday night, or Thursday night. So you have to have those 3 other platforms.
What
and
is
Correct.
Amazon's
Thursday?
Thursday? Yeah, I never watched Thursday. I never
Sunday
watched
night.
Thursday night games.
And Apple TV's got one of them now. Apple's got one of them.
I think they're Monday. Sunday night is Peacock. Apple might be Monday.
It's absurd.
I don't know. Yeah, it's sick.
It is absurd.
Yeah.
I mean, for $350, I should be able to chat with Peyton Manning.
Yeah. Are we going to watch the Logan Paul fight? It's going to be on Netflix.
on Netflix?
There's 2 things I want to watch on Netflix with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, the roast of Tom Brady,
Mm-hmm.
and the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight. Like, why wouldn't you watch it?
I did not know they were going to do it on Netflix. That's.
I didn't either. I just figured that out, I think, this week.
I think Tom Brady comes this Sunday.
This the 5th. Yep.
Do you think it's actually going to be any good, though? The
fight or the
Paul Mayweather fight was kind of a theatrical thing.
That one was. The Jake Paul is an actual boxer. He's actually
Oh,
really
it's the
good.
other brother.
It's the younger brother.
Okay.
And it's Mike Tyson. I mean, we weren't aware when Mike Tyson was in his. We might have even been alive yet. What was he in the 90s when he was like kicking ass? It's kind of like you kind of want to watch it. The best boxer that ever lived.
Do you have to pay additional?
No.
Okay, it's just
As far as
streaming
I
on-
know, it's just going to be on Netflix.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those things are normally $70-$100.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay anything?
As far as I know, we've never had to pay for anything on Netflix yet, unless they're doing some new thing. Netflix is doing a ton. They're even getting the WWE now on Netflix. Like Monday night, whatever it is, it's on Netflix.
They're bleeding subscribers, so that's probably
Probably.
in an effort to get people to come back.
Yeah.
I do like how like live TV, like HBO is streaming games.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have like a bunch of streaming places, they'll stream a lot of stuff.
I love that they're doing the playoffs, the
Yeah.
NBA playoffs, man. I've been watching a game every night.
You wouldn't
basically.
be able to if they weren't.
Yeah. I like it, man. They do 3 games in a row, so you can 7 to midnight you can watch
Yeah.
NBA games. It's good.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, I want to watch the Jake Paul fight, I think.
I mean, it'd be cool, but they always do it at like midnight. It's always like
When they get on, yeah. It's going to be late.
Yeah.
But still.
And would it be Saturday night or Sunday night?
We can find out. I don't have my phone, but
Yeah, they
it's
always
already
have
scheduled.
like, it always starts at like 10, but then they don't come on till like midnight, 1
Yeah.
o'clock.
Yeah.
It's late.
And it's also going to be 5 2-minute fights. 2-minute rounds, sorry. 5 2-minute rounds. Normally they're 3-minute rounds.
Okay.
I just want to see him get knocked out.
That's another thing. Like, he's like young and in his like prime.
He literally half his age.
Yeah, and Mike Tyson's older. So like, how do you really think that's gonna?
It looks like he still kicks ass.
I mean, yeah.
I know it's like gonna be. It's gonna be. I don't know. I think Jake Paul's gonna win because the dude's so old, but he's still Mike Tyson, you know. So I don't know.
You have to work 13 hours tomorrow.
Yeah, that's your 3rd glass. Easy now.
Shrugs his shoulders.
Yeah. What's 13? Oh, he's unpromoted. Doesn't matter.
Glad he doesn't have to drive home.
You got that right.
Jess, you want to talk about what happened at work?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you had 2 stories?
I really have 3 if you want to get into it.
Go ahead.
but-
Do all 3.
Okay, so you guys can choose between the continued saga of the lady that's always trying to get me to pick up her packages at the house. A hazmat company was called to the building. And then I'll tell you guys the last one, which is the video surveillance. There's a lot going on this week. So on Monday, I saw that lady. You know, I'm in that neighborhood. I'm running next day air. And she is walking in the neighborhood, I guess exercising or whatever. And she waves me down and she goes, "Hey, I have packages for you." I'm in the back of the neighborhood when I run into her. She's at the very front. She's about a mile away from her house. And I was like, "Oh, I'm not doing this neighborhood today. I'm just doing next day air. Another driver is going to come." And that was a lie. And I just left.
Good for you.
So the driver on Tuesday probably had to get an earful. But I just couldn't believe that she was going to do that. I wanted to be like, "What? You're going to jump in the truck and we're going to drive up to the front of the neighborhood so I can, or just sit at your house and wait to get the freaking packages?"
Right.
So this lady continues to piss me off. So, okay, so this happened on Friday, but I didn't find out till Monday. Going to work, and I'm just kind of sitting around with a couple drivers, and I hear some drivers walking in front of me. You know, they're talking, they're saying stuff like, "Yeah, that truck's still out there. No one's really touched it. Tape and everything." And I was like, I called one of them over. I was like, "What are you guys talking about?" Some driver, I'm assuming, took a shit in the back of the truck in one of those driver release bags that you put on like packages when it's raining, you know, the big clear bags, and left it in the truck over the weekend. And someone was going, no one even unloaded the truck because it smelled so disgusting. But no one knows, as far as I heard this morning, no one still knows who did it. It could have been like a loader maybe pulling a prank. I don't know. But the truck sat there for 3 days. Full of packages. Stickers all over the doors. "Do not touch this truck." It was wrapped in like caution tape like it was a crime scene. And it sat there over the weekend, and I don't think it got touched until like Tuesday or Wednesday.
Investigation ongoing.
I guess so. I didn't hear anything about it. I kept trying to ask, and no one really knew what was going on. When someone took a freaking dump in the back of the truck and left it there.
Unreal.
Yeah. So I thought that was kind of jacked up. So then the story that happened today that I actually told Ashton about, I didn't even tell you about it though, right? I just kind of...
Gave me the highlights of it. Basic gist.
So I'm delivering to this house. I drop off the package. I walk away. And I'm like in the truck. I'm already kind of getting ready to the next stop. And this guy comes up to my truck and has his phone out. And he's showing it to me like he's recording me. And he said, dude, there's nothing in that box you just delivered. And it's like kind of starts getting a little aggressive with me. And I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. And he's saying stuff like, I guess he's like shaking the box. He's like, nothing in there, empty. And he's starting to shove it at me, like at my feet. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? He's like, I don't want it. It was stolen in there. And so he's got his phone. He's asking my name. He's recording me. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what to tell you. So he starts walking back to his house. And he, brings the package back with him. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I was like, you need to call the company. And, like there's a process that you do. You don't just give it back to me and say you don't want it anymore. You're refusing it. Because if I were to scan it, I would just say the customer refused it. It will go back to the company. I don't know what happens on the back end. So he leaves and he comes back at me with the freaking phone again, like holding it up into the truck. And I just started up the truck and I started getting aggressive with him. I was like, dude, you can't just film me. And I'm like throwing my hand up and shit. And yeah, he starts getting like super aggressive and like throws the package in my truck. And he goes, I don't want it. So I had to take it. I had scanned it and take it back to building. And I had to call my supervisor and be like, this is what just happened. This guy's recording me. Because apparently it's been happening a lot lately with, I guess, UPS drivers or something. And they even had a meeting about it a couple weeks ago. And was like, if you're ever getting filmed, like, let us know. I guess in case anything comes up on the back end. So I just had to call my supervisor and tell him what was going on. And they took down the address and everything. But the dude, like started getting super aggressive with me. And I started getting aggressive back at him. And I just started the truck and just kind of took off. And didn't deliver the next, couple packages.
Mm-hmm. How old was he?
Mid-40s, late 40s maybe.
Yeah.
He was an adult. But it was just freaking weird, man. So
That is weird.
Yeah. And that's happened before. I've had people record me but not get super aggressive like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he was yelling my name in the camera and being like, nothing in my package, right? Nothing in that box. And kept screaming this thing. So I don't know what the heck he was doing. So I just left the neighborhood, didn't deliver the next couple stops, and just took off. Got out of there. So I'm going to have to deal with that tomorrow or Monday. They're going to call or something.
People are lunatics.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was my nutcase of a day.
Hopefully you don't have to deal with that tomorrow.
He's probably going to call or do something. I don't know. Because he's not going to get... The package is going to sit at the building now. It's either going to get sent back to the company and they're not going to know what to do with it.
Yeah.
He's going to want his money back, but I told him he needs to keep it and he wouldn't keep it. He didn't even want, he didn't want to touch it. He wanted to pretend like he didn't even touch it, just so I guess there was proof that he didn't open it. Yeah. So that'll be the crap I have to deal with tomorrow morning. Because I'm sure he called tonight. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to go to the same neighborhood tomorrow?
Probably.
Oh, he'll be waiting for you with his phone out.
It's on my new route, man. Yeah.
That's so annoying.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? That's my boring work stories. The shit that's going on. You guys got anything else?
People are crazy.
Ash, you gonna get 1,000-Year Door for the Switch?
I want to.
I heard it came out today, but Jesse can't find it.
Yeah. You get digital, but the company that specializes in providing games doesn't know it exists, so it's always a good sign.
Mm-hmm. She was like, what? I was like, Paper Mario. New on the Switch, came out yesterday. I'm sure you know about it. She was looking through drawers. I was like, it's not just going to be laying around. Did you guys get a game in stock?
Start searching drawer.
Yeah. She pulled open 3 drawers. I want to be like, come on, man. I was like, never mind. And just walked out.
The one employee in the store at all times.
Which yesterday, they put up a sign. It was at 3 o'clock. Said, we'll be back in 1 hour.
I'm glad a company can do
I
that.
couldn't believe it. Yeah, because I wanted to go yesterday because it came out.
That is so they can not pay their employees for an hour.
Probably.
They're shut down because they probably don't make any money in that hour.
Yeah.
They probably don't make money 3 or 4 days out of the week. That place is dead every time I walk in.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I got.
That's all I got, fellas. We're going to wrap up.
Yeah, sure.
It's good to be back.
Maybe
Yeah.
we'll hit number 80 this week.
You think so?
We hit 50 this episode, right? This is number
He's
50.
talking about followers.
Oh, 80. I don't know, man.
Been on that 7-9 for quite some time.
A couple weeks. now.
Algorithm's crushing us.
I sent Pat watched one of the shorts yesterday, and he was rolling. He was like loving them so much, so I sent him another one today. I was like, dude, you just need to go watch them because they're all hilarious.
Yeah. He'd like them all.
He liked them, yeah. I sent him the one today of the chipmunks that I edited a view with like 5 faces at once. That one was really good. He was crying. Yeah. But all right, guys.
All right, gentlemen.
Maybe we'll get back at it next week.
I'll have stories to report next week.